If you've ever eaten goulash in America, I need you to sit down. Because what you ate, Hungary would not legally call that goulash. In fact, if you serve this to someone in Budapest, they might just quietly leave the room. So what happened? How did one Hungarian dish turn into two completely different foods that share almost nothing but a name? Let's find out. Real goulash, gulyás, didn't start as a dinner dish at all. It started as trail food for Hungarian cattle herders in the 9th century. These guys were out on the open plains for days, so they'd slow cook meat with onions, paprika, and water, then dry it into little cubes they could carry and rehydrate later. Basically, ancient beef jerky soup. Paprika is the soul of this dish, and here's the twist most people don't know. Paprika isn't even originally Hungarian. It came from Central America through the Ottoman Empire in the 1500s. Hungary just perfected it so hard the world forgot where it came from. Real goulash today is a soup, not a stew. Thin broth, tender beef, potatoes, paprika, maybe a few caraway seeds. That's it. No noodles, no macaroni, no thickened gravy. Write that down. It matters in about 3 minutes. So how did we go from a thin Hungarian beef soup to whatever this is? Hungarian immigrants brought the recipe to the US in the late 1800s and early 1900s. But here's the problem. They landed with a recipe built for cheap Hungarian ingredients in a country that didn't sell half of them. No sweet Hungarian paprika on shelves, limited caraway. But you know what America did have in unlimited supply? Canned tomatoes and pasta. So immigrant families adapted. Generation by generation, the dish got thicker, cheaper, and further away from the original, until it wasn't really Hungarian food anymore. It became immigrant survival food, remixed with what was on American shelves. Let's actually put these side by side because the differences are wild. Hungary, thin soup. America, thick stew. Hungary, sweet paprika is the star. America, tomato sauce is the star. Hungary, no pasta, ever. America, elbow macaroni is basically mandatory. Hungary, served as a starter or light meal. America, served as a hearty one-pot family dinner, basically comfort food, closer to American chili than Hungarian cuisine. Honestly, American goulash has more in common with hamburger helper than with actual Hungarian food, and that's not an insult, it's just a completely different dish that accidentally kept the name. This right here, that's from a real 1950s Midwest church cookbook. Tomato soup, ground beef, macaroni, paprika almost as an afterthought. That's not a translation of Hungarian food, that's a whole new American invention that just borrowed the name. Here's where most videos would just tell you,
well, the Hungarian one is the authentic one, case closed.
But that's actually a boring answer, and also kind of missing the point. Because American goulash isn't a bad copy of Hungarian food. It's not even trying to be Hungarian food anymore. It's a completely separate dish that evolved through immigration, scarcity, and adaptation. The same way Tex-Mex isn't bad Mexican food, it's its own thing. The real mistake isn't that America changed the recipe. It's that we kept calling it the same name, which erased the fact that a whole new dish was born from immigrant necessity. And here's the part that'll really mess with you. Hungary's neighbors, Austria, Czechia, Slovakia, all have their own versions of goulash too. Slightly different spices, different meat, different thickness. Even within Europe, there's no single correct goulash. So really, the question was never which country got it right, it's that goulash was never one dish to begin with. It's a whole family of dishes that all borrowed the same name and diverged wildly. Hungary and America just happen to be the two most extreme ends of that family tree. So next time someone says, that's not real goulash, they're kinda right and kinda missing the point at the same time. If you want to see more of these dishes that share an own but are basically strangers, let me know in the comments which one I should break down next. Chili, curry, pancakes? I've got a list, but I want yours.